All right, let's jump right in. If you've ever felt totally trapped in that frustrating, repetitive cycle of stagnant habits and, just unfulfilled potential, well, this 30-day ultimate discipline challenge is literally your way out. Today in this explainer, we're going to break down a highly effective, transformative blueprint designed specifically to pull you right out of that rut.
I mean, honestly, do you feel like a broken record? It's a pretty uncomfortable truth to confront, right? That quiet, nagging pain of waking up and making the exact same mistakes every single day. We all deeply desire a change, but the brutal reality here, you're basically waiting for a transformation that you aren't actually working for.
But here's the really good news. You absolutely don't need to be intimidated by some massive, year-long commitment. A lot of folks just freeze at the thought of a long, grueling road. Instead, you only need to sign a strict, non-negotiable 30-day contract with yourself. That's it. Just 30 days is exactly what it takes to completely shift your fundamental mindset.
So, here is our agenda for this 30-day contract. We're going to cover 1. The 30-day contract. 2. Winning the morning routine. 3. Deep work and true focus. 4. Fueling body and mind. 5. Conquering fear and distractions. And finally, 6. Nightly reflection and action.
Okay, Section 1. Winning the morning routine, taking control of the day.
Setting the tone for your morning is the absolute bedrock of this whole challenge. A disciplined morning literally creates a disciplined life. Here's the exact protocol. Step 1. You gotta beat the rest of the world out of bed. Waking up between 5 and 6 a.m. and absolutely no hitting that snooze button gives you an instant mental edge. Step 2. Give yourself 30 minutes of total peace. No screens, no phone, nothing. And Step 3. Engage your body right away with either exercise or a cold shower. You're proving right out of the gate that your goals are way more valuable than your comfort.
A cold shower gives a taste of a small victory. The psychology behind this is just fascinating. That micro-victory of a freezing splash of water, it instantly strips away your brain's laziness. It literally jolts your nervous system and arms your willpower, totally priming you for the much heavier challenges you're going to face later in the day.
Moving right along to Section 2, deep work and true focus, protecting your attention.
In today's world, your attention is your absolute most scarce commodity. And let's be real, you're probably giving it away for free. So before you even start your workday, you must write down 3 non-negotiable targets. These 3 tasks dictate the entire success of your day. If they aren't hit, the day is a fail. It sounds a bit harsh, I know, but it is the absolutely critical first step to actually dictating what happens in your life, rather than just aimlessly reacting to it.
Just think about the sheer difference here. 90 minutes of pure, uninterrupted, zero internet deep work versus 8 full hours totally ruined by checking your phone notifications every 10 minutes. The productivity gap is just staggering. It's the quality of your focus, not the quantity of hours you sit at a desk, that actually determines your success. All right, Section 3, fueling body and mind, sustaining your energy. You simply cannot build a high-performance life on low-performance fuel, right? So for the next 30 days, you're on strict physical rules. You need to completely eliminate sugary drinks, junk food, and processed foods. Those are the exact things that absolutely wreck your focus and cause those massive energy crashes. Instead, you're going to rely on drinking lots of water, getting a minimum of 15 minutes of daily exercise to curb your stress, and taking 10 minutes of intentional silence.
Silence is your inner voice knowing the real path. That 10 minutes of quiet is so vital. Practicing daily silence literally cuts through all the chaotic outside noise. It forces you to sit with yourself, objectively recognize your weaknesses, and really clarify your goals. When you turn off the external noise, your internal wisdom suddenly gets loud and clear.
Let's dive into Section 4, conquering fear and distractions, guarding your time.
This is pretty much the climax of the challenge. Learning how to fiercely protect your energy and smash through the inevitable roadblocks. To guard your time, you absolutely must learn the power of the word no. Say no to energy-draining people and that endless, mindless scrolling. You've got to shift from being a passive content consumer to an active content creator in your own life. Social media isn't a place to lose hours anymore. It's strictly a tool to reach your specific goals.
Now, when the bad days inevitably hit and those old, comfy habits try desperately to sneak back in, remember this. Mental toughness is like a muscle. The fear of failure genuinely shrinks when you take action, and your resilience only gets stronger by surviving that daily resistance. Action is, for sure, the ultimate cure for fear.
Almost at the finish line, Section 6, Nightly Reflection and Action, Closing the Loop.
This is the crucial final step to actually lock in all that incredible progress you've made since 5 a.m. To end the day, you need to adopt a really quick nightly diary habit. Take just a few minutes to jot down your daily achievements, objectively identify exactly where you can improve, and practice a little gratitude for those small successes. This simple self-review completely clears your mind, totally relieves anxiety, and perfectly sets the stage for tomorrow's execution.
But hey, here is the massive trap most people fall right into. Hesitation. Do not wait. Start now. Not next Monday. The absolute worst thing you can possibly do is wait for a new month or a new week to kick this off. Delaying only guarantees that 30 days from right now, you're going to be standing in this exact same spot, totally regretting your inaction.
So it's time to make a decision. Say goodbye to your old self right this very second. Ask yourself one final question before we wrap up this explainer. Are you going to keep playing that exact same broken record? Or are you finally ready to accept the 30-day challenge, break the chain, and truly take control of your life?